Hey everyone, happy Thursday on this mid-January Thursday. Usually when I'm coming at you, I'm Anthony Cosenza with Casabell Realty Group, by the way. I'm a realtor with that company. Usually when I come at you with a video, it is showing you all kinds of different data points and real estate market updates, community spotlights. We're going to get to that, but we're going to get to that tomorrow. We're going to bring you a video for that. This is a special video because I stumbled across some interesting data and information. It was an article that I came across. I'm going to share some of that information, and I've got some other pieces of data and pieces of information to help support the claims and findings by a major research outlet, a major real estate research outlet. So I'm going to go over this article a little bit, tell you about some things, some findings in it, and then I'm going to show you an example to help potentially support some of those claims and some additional research that I did through the MLS and some different baseline kind of broad scoped research. So without further ado here, we're going to share this article with you. And this is from ATTOM, ATTOM, ATTOM Data Solutions here. And they did a national search here. You can see ATTOM, ATTOM. They did a national search, and the article, home ownership more affordable than renting in the majority of U.S. housing markets. The date is shortly after the new year, January 6th of 2022. So while this is a national scope, look where it is based out of. Irvine, California, right in the heart of Orange County. So this gives a national perspective and a local perspective. There's a lot of good news here, obviously. And you can see here, ATTOM released its 2022 rental affordability report, shows owning a median priced home is more affordable than the average rent on a 3-bedroom property in 58% of 1,154 U.S. counties analyzed for the report. This means major home ownership expenses consume a smaller portion of average local wages than renting. That's this highlighted portion right here, first paragraph. So, home ownership remains more affordable even though median home prices have increased more than average rents and more than average wages in 88% of the counties analyzed. Huge news. And this is particularly huge news for first-time home buyers, folks who are maybe a little hesitant to jump into this aggressive real estate market. This is telling you that there is an ability for you to get into a home in the sweet spot of particular areas. And in doing so, you can have a comparable home in terms of size, in terms of bedroom, bathrooms. I'm going to have more on that in a second. Some comparable homes there in areas that you would like for the same kind of monthly budget that it would take to rent a lot of homes in those same areas. So, while folks are saying, yeah, the prices are so high and I don't know how to afford it, I don't know how to do, the down payment and all that kind of stuff. The bottom line is there are realities in which to deal with that. Renting is now right up there in terms of cost with owning a home. And of course, there are far more benefits of owning a home. We've done videos on that as well, but obviously accruing equity, making money, and the increasing of home values that continues to occur, all of those are benefits for you as a potential home buyer. So when you're thinking of renting as opposed to buying, maybe you're currently renting and you can't break a lease right now, but you're hoping to buy, keep this in mind. Keep this data in mind. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a splash of cold water here in just a second. But you can see here a quote from Todd Tata, Chief Product Officer with ATTOM. Home prices are rising faster than both rents and wages, while wages rise faster than rents. And the housing market boom of the past decade keeps pushing home values to new records. Yet, homeownership still remains the more affordable option for average workers in a majority of the country because it still takes up a smaller portion of their pay. End quote. That is pretty emphatic. So you see here, home prices are rising faster than rents in most of the nation. We know that. Now, renting is more affordable than buying in the nation's most populated county. So here's your splash of cold water here. I'm not going to just tell you one part of the story and not give you the whole story. I'm going to tell you all of it. So you see here, renting is more affordable for average wage earners than buying a home in 21 of the nation's 25 most populated counties and in 35 of 42 counties in the report with a population of 1 million or more, which took up 69% of the polling. And of course, as expected, California has three counties that are in the tops, and that includes LA, that includes San Diego County and Orange County, obviously, kind of some of the major areas that most people like to live, particularly if you are a California resident. I know we're partial to Orange County here, but there are a lot of different a lot of different great areas throughout the state. But so Orange County showing that it is a little bit of the opposite. The renting is more affordable than buying in the nation's most populated counties. Still, that is not that does not mean that that is across the board. That does not mean that there are not ample examples for you as a potential home buyer. If you're looking in Orange County, if you're looking in LA County, if you're looking in San Diego County, obviously Riverside County was not included in this list here, at least that we can tell right here. Oh, Riverside, here it is right here. That's another one. So look, the point is that there are still ample opportunities for home buyers to get into a home and have a similar budgeting situation as you would in a rental situation in terms of monthly payments, etc. I'm gonna share something else with you here. And this is courtesy of Watermark Home Loans and our friend Mary Van Dorn. We're lucky to have a small group of great mortgage professionals with which we have worked and we have forwarded clients to. Mary Van Dorn and Watermark Home Loans, a great service provider for clients as well. We're going to use their rates, but also their loan calculator. So they have a loan calculator on their website that you can check out. So if you look at this here, national average mortgage market rates, and we'll continue to keep giving you all kinds of different information on this. You see 30-year conforming 3.76, and obviously these fluctuate a little bit. And we keep telling you as we update you on these, they're starting to tick up here and there. You see there's a couple of dips in terms of 30-day range and whatnot, but 3.76 30-year conforming, 3.404 jumbo, 30-year jumbo, 3.833 for a 30-year FHA, 30-year VA, 3.539, 15-year conforming, 2.914. So that being said, we're going to give you a snapshot, and I've got even more information here. Let's just say you're looking at a house in one of these areas in Southern California. That's about 825,000. I have it at 823,500 right now. You've got a 15% down payment, which some folks put down more. Some folks are putting down less. I've seen it kind of all over the place. I've seen it upwards of 40%. I've seen it 30% based on clients I have worked with, depending on the house and all that kind of stuff. So we're kind of going a little conservative in some respects here. But if you look at this, here's the home price per month, 4,320. I mean, if you drop that a little bit to, let's just say 815, it'll recalculate. Let's reload the page here. And we'll redo this here. But you can see here, if you do this, it'll show you exactly what you can expect to pay. So again, let's go 15% down payment. We'll kind of pop it right in there. There you go. And let's bump this up to, kind of some of these areas that we're talking about: Orange County, Riverside, San Diego, LA, for something that's pretty realistic. And I'll tell you, but let's go about 823. I mentioned that. And then if you go down a little bit to 815, you're looking at just over, 4,200 a month, et cetera. That's with a 30-year fixed. It's just under 3.7% rate. And so obviously, and once you kind of do this calculator here at Watermark, if you want to contact Mary Van Dorn and her team there, you can click get started. And I encourage you to do so if that's what you're looking at doing. But you can kind of see here's what your monthly payment is. Here's what your rate is. Here's what the cost of a house is. Now, 815, there are plenty of other houses in Orange County, LA County that are well above that. Maybe you're looking for a smaller house, and there's plenty that are well below that if you're looking at a condo or whatever. So this is why we kind of put it in the middle a bit at 815. And you can see here's the principal and interest. Now, HOA dues are not accounted for here, but you do have home insurance and that whole deal that is calculated in here. Mortgage insurance, all of that is calculated in that, and it breaks it down nicely in terms of what your payment is there. But you see here, $42.74 per month for basically all or most of your costs in a home, depending on what your HOA is in a specific area that we're looking at in Southern California. That being said, let's kind of talk you through some of the findings here. I did a quick search on the MLS for Orange County rentals ranging from about $4,000 to $4,200 a month, real comparable in terms of the payment that you see here. And this is just rent, mind you, $4,000 to $4,200 per month. There were 57 results, with most of them being 3-bed, 2-bath, with some of them even being 4-bed and 2-bath or 4-bed and 3-bath. I would say about a quarter of them. I would say about half of them were about 3-bed and 2-bath. A quarter of them were 4-bed, 2-bath, 4-bed, 3-bath, and another quarter of them were, 1 or 2 beds with 1 or 2 baths. Kind of a smaller, situation there. But most of them, 3/4 of them essentially were 3-bed or 4-bed and 2-bath, upwards of 3-bath. Meaning a pretty sizable home that you're renting for $4,000 to $4,200. This right here, when you look at Orange County listings, from listed at $800,000 to $850,000 in Orange County, most of those are 3-bed, 2-bath. A quarter of them are 4 bedrooms with 2 beds or 2 baths, and about another quarter of them are 2-bed with 2-bath, 1 bath, etc. Bottom line, you're getting a very similar house in the sweet spot range of Orange County, $800,000 to $850,000, which puts you in this kind of payment, if not even a little less. If you're trending closer to $800,000, let's bring it down a little bit. Let's go 804. That puts you at $4,214. And like I said, there are rentals from $4,000 to $4,200 a month in Orange County that are 3-bed, 2-bath, 4-bed, 2-bath, 4-bed, 3-bath, or sometimes 1 or 2-bed. But the bottom line is, in a quick snapshot kind of scenario with that, it shows that you can potentially buy a comparable house for a very similar monthly payment as renting in the same areas per month. There are variables, there's no doubt about it, but that plays into the article we just shared with you from ATTOM Research that shows that, it's at a minimum, it's comparable. In a lot of other areas outside of, the expensive areas in Southern California, it favors home ownership and home purchasing over renting in terms of affordability. So there are a lot of, there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of differing information, a lot of ancillary noise, and a lot of confusion. But I'm hoping that this article, I'm hoping that the loan calculator payments, and I'm hoping that what I provided for you, just some snapshot MLS information in terms of rentals that are available currently or coming soon, and homes that are available or coming soon for purchase in that $800,000 to $850,000 range, you're going to see there's a lot of comparable monthly payments going on there between what's available out there. And I got to tell you too, in working with some great people on rentals as recent as the end of last year, that market is very aggressive as well. Very aggressive for people looking to lease and get into a home. That's a very aggressive market too. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with leasing, absolutely nothing wrong with renting. It's a great option for a lot of different folks for a lot of different reasons. But if you're on the fence, if you're kind of confused, if you're wondering, what's the best option for me? Should I buy in this market? What's affordable for me? I'm hoping that this opens your eyes a little bit, these couple of minutes that we shared with you, to allow you to look at this and kind of say, wow, maybe I can afford a home when I didn't think I could. Maybe I can get as big of a place, a comparable place, by purchasing that I thought I was going to get a way bigger place renting. So keep that in mind as you traverse the real estate market this year in 2022. Let us know at Casabella Realty Group how we can help you, whether it's information like this, whether it's kind of checking out your home, seeing what's going on, if you're looking at the listing side, or if you want to go see some properties or what have you, go to some open houses. We'd love to accompany with you to go to those. We'd love to help you out however we can, provide information, and of course, hopefully connect you with some great mortgage industry professionals that we've highlighted on this video. Hopefully, you take some of this information to heart. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, CasabellaRealtyGroup.com or CasabellaSocal@gmail.com. We're happy to get in touch with you. Our contact information is on the outro here as well. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back with more real estate market updates tomorrow to let you know everything that's going on in the Southern California real estate market, the national real estate market, and the Orange County real estate market. Going to bring you a bunch more information. Hopefully you found this helpful. We will talk to you soon.